What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Wokey Bugs, and I'm back again with another video. So the topic we'll basically be discussing in this video today is in regards to why you have little to no friends. Like I've mentioned in my previous videos, once you start to become woke, once you start to open up your eyes to this matrix and see the way for the world truly is, you will realize that those people that you considered your friends back in the day weren't really helping you to become the best version of yourself. You were lost. You were still trying to help yourself navigate through this matrix and depended on those people to help you navigate through this matrix. But at the same time as well too, you guys were all lost. So once you opened your eyes, once you started seeing the way the world is for the way it truly is, you realize that you started distancing yourself from those people, that you guys didn't share a lot in common as you guys once did. And that's because your values have changed. The way you see the way the world is has changed completely. They probably still view the world the same way, and that's because they lack understanding. But since you've gained understanding, you started to understand that these people and myself aren't on the same level of consciousness. So therefore, I can either try to help them, but if they choose not to accept my help, and from there, it's best that I start doing things by myself. It's best that I start isolating myself. And there's nothing wrong with that, honestly speaking. I'll be honest. There's nothing wrong with being alone. There is nothing wrong with being alone. We have this misconception in society that we need people to be happy. But in all reality, the truth is that we don't. People can complement your life, but you don't need them to be satisfied, if that makes any sense. As long as you're pursuing your goals and you are happy that you are getting yourself to be the best version of yourself each and every single day, that is all that matters. That is all that matters. I remember being that kid in middle school and high school who would never get invited to parties, whether they were regular like birthday parties or kickbacks or even like any type of party. And I always used to feel like I needed to fit in. I needed to be part of that so I can be able to define myself and say that I was part of the people that were appreciated in high school. But it wasn't until my sophomore year of high school that I told myself that you don't need to be surrounded by people that don't care about you. You don't need to be surrounded by people that are not going to uplift you in life. You don't need to be surrounded by people that are not going to get you to be the best version of yourself. And I believe that the people that are watching this video can relate to exactly what I'm telling you. You probably feel like you're not being invited to all the social gatherings, or you feel like there's nobody messaging you or hitting you up to check up on you. And you know what? That's completely fine, because you have to understand everybody is trying to find their way in this world. And not all of us are going to be on the same level of consciousness. And you should feel happy that you are not being called to all those parties, to all those gatherings. Because at the same time as well too, all those parties and gatherings, like for instance, kickbacks where people are drinking and smoking and doing all those things, they're trying to fit in. Most of those people that are at those gatherings, at those occasions, are doing these things just to fit in and feel like they belong. So they within themselves don't even know themselves. And they're participating in acts to try to find themselves, but in all reality, they're still lost and confused. They're still lost and confused, and they will never be able to navigate through it because they keep participating in acts that will continuously get them lost and confused with people that don't even care about them. Those people that you're hanging out with, especially going to go drink and smoke, you think these people care about you. They really don't. They just want you to be part of them in the meantime so they can feel like they're filling up a void in their heart, but deep down inside, they don't honestly care about you? Do you think those people that you go to smoke and drink with or go to parties with, do you think that after all that is said and done, that they'll honestly care about hitting you up or messaging you or trying to check up on you to generally know how you're doing other than going to go hang out with them to do those things? Probably not. So that you can even consider these people friends. You can consider them more acquaintances and friends. You just go out with these people just to have fun, or what you consider having fun, but it's not really having fun. So you were better off in the first place being by yourself and accomplishing your goals by yourself and living life to the fullest by yourself. But at the same time as well too, you know you're making yourself happy. You know you're making yourself happy by doing what you need to do so you can prosper in life. Most of these people would rather go do those things instead of taking care of themselves and helping themselves to become the best version of themselves by focusing on their purpose, by working out, getting in shape, eating healthier. You guys have to realize that whatever you put into your body is what comes out. So if you eat bad, you're going to end up looking bad. If you eat healthy, you end up looking healthy. Working out will help your immune system reach the best level that it can possibly be, on top of eating healthy. These are all the things that will culminate in you being the best version of yourself, focusing on your goals and purpose. My goal is to entertain and help other people reach the best version of themselves through motivation and speech. These are all part of my purposes in life. I don't think I would be who I am today if I weren't reaching out to people and trying to help people to become the best version. That's part of my purpose in life. I want to help you guys. I'm not just doing it for myself. I'm doing it to help others so they can become the best version of themselves. But you have to want to put in the work. And it's not just one day's worth of work. It's not just 1 week's worth of work. This is something that will culminate in months, if not years. But you have to start today. You have to start today. You have to start putting in the work, and you have to want to see better in yourself. It's easier said than done, I understand. But at the end of the day, those who want it, they're going to put in the work. Only if you want it will you put in the work. But back to the point that I was trying to make in regards to being alone. There is nothing wrong in being alone. Being alone will help you to become more focused on your goals and trying to become the best version of yourself each and every single day than associating yourself with people who you can honestly believe that care about you, but deep down inside don't care about you and are just helping you fill that void, like I mentioned. Don't hang around those people if those people aren't bringing value to your life. Don't hang around those people. What can you honestly say that you're benefiting from them? From on their side, they're benefiting your time. They're benefiting your energy. That's what they're benefiting from you. But what are you benefiting from them? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. These are probably the same people that you're going to go waste your gas money on and going to go pick them up and bring them to the club after you guys drink, do hookah, whatever. And from there, you ended up wasting your money. You're going to go back to your 9-to-5 job and go complain and say, oh, this isn't what I want to do. And then from there, go back every single weekend and do the same thing. So tell me, how at the end of the day are you growing? By doing the same things that you do every single time. That's not even yielding you success, but instead you're wasting your energy. Like I mentioned in my previous video, you're given a certain amount of energy each and every single day. How you use that energy is completely up to you. How you use that energy is up to you. Some people won't use their energy to the best way possible and instead will waste their energy on useless things. You have to choose how you're going to use your energy, and you have to choose wisely. We only live once in this life, and the worst thing that one can do is to say at the end of their life that they didn't live life to the fullest. You have to take advantage of the opportunities you're given. Don't invest your energy, don't invest your time in things that are not worth you investing your time and energy in, like partying a lot. Instead, focus on your purpose. Focus on the things that are going to bring you value in life. that you can be proud of in the next 10, 20, even 50 years from now and say, I did that, and that's what yielded me success. A lot of us want success, but the difference between a successful person and an unsuccessful person is that the person that is successful is willing to put in the time, is willing to put in the work that will eventually end up yielding that success, while the person that's unsuccessful claims that they want success but is not willing to put in the work. If you know, it's because you have understanding. But if you don't know, it's because you lack understanding. This is the end of this video. If you like this video, make sure you go spam that like button, leave some comments, share this video with your friends, and we'll be back with the next video. Thank y'all.